What's up guys, it's Pocket Dog's back with another Has-Been Hero video. Today we're going to take a look at the prologue and do a starting out kind of strategy guide for the Has-Been Heroes. So let's get into it. We have Tam the Rogue. I've grown up on the stories of these heroes and their epic adventures. At last I have a chance to meet them in person. If I hurry on the crossroads, I might catch up to them. So you use the right stick to point in the direction you want to go on the map in the lower right, and you press the right bumper. So we have a battle coming up. These are the very basics here. You just press Y to select the rogue and A to attack. Then the left bumper turns off the pause, and it also can pause it. You can pause the video whenever you want. You can tap it and pause real quick like that, or let it run. Your melee will recharge when it's not paused. You can also press the left trigger to speed time up. Not advisable if there's a lot of bad guys, but there's certain moments that I definitely use that. Another battle coming up. This is going to teach us the stamina. So we see he's got 6 stamina. Each hit is going to take 1 stamina off. And then he's got 3 left, and you hit 3 times. So if you get them down to exactly 0 stamina, you stun them. And then if you attack them when they're stunned, you're going to do full damage to them. So we're going to go through here and get a chest. This is going to be Tam's starting spell, the double strike, which is going to let us do ×2 more hits, and it stacks if you can get it a couple times. So you see here, it's coming pretty quick, so we're going to use the right bumper to cast the spell, and then go ahead and use Y and the attack. It's going to take all 6 of those off, recharge our melee, and kill the little mushroom thing. We're going to carry on. Kind of zipping through the prologue. I hope I haven't missed the heroes.
The young rogue decided to...
And here are the heroes. They're going to go into a battle here. So we see the lane changing mechanics. So we have 2 stamina at the top, so we're going to use Metacles the monk. Let's create that. Switch over to Crux to kill him. We're going to leave Metacles in the bottom lane there, so he can take the 2 stamina off the guy. Switch back to Crux for this lane, and kill him. And this guy's got 3, so we're going to have to do math here. Add the 1 hit from Crux and the 2 from Metacles. Now Metacles doesn't do a lot of damage. In the lower left, if you click in your left stick, you can actually see the stats for the weapons. The Monk's Staff only does 1 to 9 damage per hit, whereas the Warrior Sword is going to do over 100. So we actually want to switch. So we highlight Metacles with Y and tap X to switch Crux and Metacles back. Recharge his thing. And we see he got hit, but nice. He's got 1 less stamina. He still has some health, so we're going to switch Metacles back because he's got 2 stamina. Switch back to Crux for the damage hit. And we're good to go. And excuse me, venerable elders. Have you seen the band of King's epic heroes hereabouts? Ha 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 ha. Sure we have, youngster. Oh good, where are they? You're looking at them. What? No, this can't be. You're just 2 people. And you're old! Our band of heroes fell apart years ago. The 2 of us are the only ones left. What do you want with us? I heard great stories about your heroic adventures while growing up. When the king called for you, I figured at last I have the chance to meet you in person. Do you want to come meet the king with us? Me? Are you sure? Why not? Alright. So Tam's gonna get his dream come true and join the heroes. We'll go into the castle here. Heroes proceed. Greetings, heroes. Heroes, I'm glad to see you're still alive. Your Majesty, how may we serve? The princesses need to go away to school, but the road to the academy is full of threats and danger. Would the 3 of you do us the honor of escorting their highnesses and keeping them safe? Of course, your Majesty, but sire, there's just 2 of us. I count 3 heroes before me, so 3 heroes will take on this quest. Of course, sire, of course. Be well, ladies, and the best of journey to you. Yes, father. Gulp. Tam doesn't really know what she got into.
The two princesses joined the party, and soon all 5 of them were merry.
Mwahaha! The circle of crystals is complete, and the vortex is opening. It is time to conquer the world. Rise, do my bidding, gather more souls. So it looks like there's a ghoul that's up to no good. Enemies so near the castle? It's bad, right? We might have to rouse up the old band together. Hoping they're not all retired to sunny beaches. Haven't heard from them in a long while. Far too long. Most suspicious. First things first, we have more urgent matters to attend to. Like these boneheads. Charge! So we're gonna get them! And then a meteor hits.
And what of the heroes and their
And this is the cutscene where we're gonna meet the gatekeeper and get soul orbs.
in many forms.
Welcome!
The heroes found
And so this is a little graphics showing that if you hit over their stamina, they only go back a little bit distance and only lose a little health. Whereas if you hit their stamina exactly, stun them, and then hit them with a more powerful hit, they'll go all the way to the back of the lane and take much more damage. So the first playthrough is only 2 maps long. We'll try and get through the first map here in this video.
welcome.
Cover some important beginning topics. What just happened? Looks like you're in for an adventure, young rogue. Suits me. I need someone with good eyes to count my evening pills. I really am joining the band of epic heroes. Oh, this is my dream come true. You are part of this band by royal decree, so there is no question about it. Heroes, the road ahead is long, and the academy is so very far, far away. Let's cut the small talk and get started on our journey. Hear, hear. So we're going to take a look at the map in the lower left. Actually, before we do that, if you take a look at the lower right, the lower left has the starting spells. If you look at the spells, we have the ×2 hits. Metacles has Curse of Frost. Next time's hardest attack is frozen for 7 seconds. And Hot Potato for Crux. It burns the target for 2 seconds and removes 10 to 16 stamina. You click the left stick in, you can get to their weapons and see Crux has spellcasting increases damage for his next melee counter by 30%. He's got 50% faster melee recharge and 125 to 150 damage per hit. Metacles not doing a lot of damage, but he's got increased spell damage, which is helpful, except he doesn't have a damaging spell to start with, so we'll have to see if we can get him one. And then Tam with the Rogue's Dagger, 25 to 35 damage per hit, 15% increased critical hit chance, and 25% spell recharge. So that's good because we'll be able to get that double strike out quite a bit. So you can see in the lower right, we start with 1 candle, 300 gold, and 0 keys. And we can look and see what's ahead of us if we with the right stick. Now, you want to try and cover as much of the map as possible to get as much gold and visit as many of the points as you can to get buffs for your hero. So going up is not going to give me anything because it's empty, and it would put me in an awkward position where I wouldn't be able to kind of curve up and around and get him. So I'm actually going to go around the battle, which is good because it'll give us some extra gold to start with, and we'll be able to kind of serpentine our way through this map and hit quite a bit of things. First thing we do is pause this thing because this is quite a bit of enemies. But we can see Metacles is lined up really nice, so we're going to hit. It will automatically pause the game once you do your hits, which is nice. And so I'm just going to take a look. I want Crux in the middle lane to get the hit on that guy. I don't want Metacles at the bottom because there's a 3 stamina enemy coming there that's closer than the one at the top. So I actually want to switch Tam to the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and do the attack with... Actually, what I'm going to do is show you a kind of a neat trick. I'm going to attack with Tam and stun the guy in this lane. Now, I'm going to switch Tam over to this lane. I really want him in the top lane to line him up with the next 3 stamina enemy, but this will let me backstab, and I'm going to be attacking with Crux right away anyway, so I'll be able to reorganize my heroes again. So, also, this is going to be hard to see, but the yellow bar next to the enemy that's stunned, his health bar, there's a yellow bar, that's going down. That's how long he's going to be stunned for. That will go back up to full when I backstab him. So see, I did a lot of damage to that guy, sent back, re-stunned the guy I backstabbed. So now I'm going to organize Tam back to the top, And then I'm going to backstab this guy again with Crux. Do a little bit more damage and keep him stunned. Now, I'm not lined up perfectly. I don't want to attack that guy again, because I'm going to do the same kind of thing. I'm going to attack with Tam. I'm going to attack with Crux. Let me see. This time, though, I'm going to backstab this guy over here to get Crux lined up. And I'm just going to use Metacles to attack this guy. Not do a whole lot of damage, but he's going to take that stamina off that guy. And I have... take the stamina off, and I'll use Tam to put some damage in there and get him ready for that 3 times enemy, 3 stamina enemy on the bottom. Metacles is going to take this guy down to 0. And I'm going to attack him and kill him with Crux. Then I'm going to switch Crux back to the middle lane because there's a 1 stamina enemy there. Okay, we're going to start speeding things up. The basics are get them down to 0 stamina, stunning them, and then try and hit them with Crux, because he's the one that does a lot of damage right now. Secondary would be Tam, because she's going to do around 100 per hit, not 125 to 150, but she hits 3 times at 25 to 35, so it's quite a bit. Try and get attacking real quick. Metacles is going to come over here. Actually, I'm going to start using some spells here, so we can kill that guy right away. And Tam can actually just eat through this guy. So he's going to hit him twice with stamina, and then he'll be able to, she'll be able to kill the guy with 12 HP. Through the stamina with the 3rd hit. Boom. And we will go ahead and stun this guy. Alright, same kind of thing, just eat through the stamina there. We'll go ahead and stun this guy up here. Stunning them down. Alright. It's hard when they're on the edge of the screen to see where they're at. So we can use Tam to kill the guy at the top, get Metacles lined up, bring this guy down to stun. We're going to line up Tam to just eat through that stamina shield and hopefully get the kill, and we got it. So my Soul Orb just filled up, so I want to use that as soon as I can, so that I have room for more souls to get in there. I typically like to use Double Strike. I put on a 3 times hitter. Unfortunately, it was the end of the battle, so I didn't actually get to use it. But it is important as the battle, as you get more and more enemies, to clear those soul orbs out so you can get more and more souls. First thing is a spell gambler. I typically stay away from any type of gamblers. Okay, no limit spell banner. That's better because we know we're going to get a spell for spending 200. You can end up spending over 300 gold on a spell if you lose twice in Gambler. So we're going to buy one here, and then we'll take a look at it. Unfortunately, we're not any slot bonuses for anybody, which is fine because this is a charm spell. So since it's not damaging, Metacles doesn't need it, and actually because Tam has that extra spell recharge, we're going to give it to her. It's cooldown 30, but we'll get a little bit faster. That charms the target, causing it to fight allies for 8 seconds. Which is great. That'll be very helpful. Now, again, so we want to hit as much of the map as possible, so we don't want to go straight over. Even if it was something really good we wanted to get to, we'd be able to get to it by going up and around. Plus, we'd be able to get to these spots up here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to kind of go up and around. It's going to lead us to another battle here. We'll pause, and we're going to take a look and see what we want to hit. And first things we're going to do is we're going to let Tam eat through that guy's stamina for the killing blow. And we've got Crux down here. Tam's gonna hit this guy out of the way because Crux is tied up in the middle lane. We have Metacles to get this guy hit. We have Tam do a follow-up hit on one of the guys, and Crux do a follow hit on another one of the guys. Crux was able to kill his man. And we're going to need to get Metacles into the middle lane. This is where we will actually use double strike here on Tam. Try and get lucky, get the kill in there, and we did. We get Crux to get a hit in. Get that guy down there. Alright, Tam will be able to beat through this guy's one stamina and get the kill. Oh, I put Metacles up and it did not pan out. The guy only has one stamina. So Crux is our man to do that. Alright. Oh, and I have a soul work filled. So we are going to put that on Crux. Get him up to 4 hits, so he's definitely gonna beat this guy to smithereens down here. And that is the battle. Nice and quick. Locked chest. We don't have any keys, so we're not going to be able to open it. So we're just going to continue moving on. There's an open chest, but again, we can go down and take a look at what these question marks are and still come back to hit this chest. I'm going to come down for now, but we'll definitely be able to get back to the chest. And there's another battle there. Okay, they aligned us up nicely here. So and don't be afraid to, like Tam's got an attack ready. I'm just going to use the attack to buy me a little bit of time with that guy, sending him back. So that way it's going to let me get a Crux hit in on this plant before Metacles is actually ready. Then once Metacles is ready and the guy's back out in front, Crux is ready again, so I can get a nice good hit on him. And again, Tam, I'm just going to get in, get the attack in on that plant. Be able to line Crux back up. So we've got our lanes nicely lined up with the right numbers to get a lot of enemies stunned. And let's see, we want here. We'll just hit him for now. Hit him for now. And I'm going to go ahead and use Charm just to see if we can get this guy to turn around and go stun that guy for us. And I'm going to go ahead and take that guy out with Tam, and then attack this guy with 3 health with Metacles to get him down. Meanwhile, Crux is going to handle the lower lane. And again, we're just going to buy time with Metacles. Just hit that guy back, even though he's not going back that far. It's going to work out for us. Sometimes buying just that little bit of time is all you need. It's really important sometimes to just get that. Get Metacles back up, because that's the number we need. Get the double strike in, because then we'll kill this guy and we'll be able to get Tam on that one to eat through the stamina. Oh, and we have our soul orb ready to go, so we're going to get that on Crux, so he'll be able to kill this guy in one go. And we're clear. So now we can take a look at the question marks around us, and one ended up being empty. So we could go down to the locksmith. We've already passed the lock chest. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot more. I don't want to have to use my candle, because if you try and go back over a black line, you use a candle. If you have to cross a black line and you don't have any candles left, you lose. So that you actually have to cross the line, not just visit a node you've been to. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm not actually going to go to the locksmith. I'm going to go over to the right here, just to show that you can do this. I'm going to come up to this empty, and I'm actually going to be able to go around this square and come back down to this node without using a candle, because I'm not actually crossing a line I've been on. I can come to the node, So I'm going to go over to the chest here. And hopefully we find something good. We're going to get, ooh, a thorny bow. I think that increases damage. I'm going to put that on Crux. Plus 1 stamina and plus 7% all damage dealt. So he does the most damage. Typically the warriors, the one hitters, are the ones that are going to benefit the most from percent damage items. The exception does happen when you have put a lot of other items maybe on your rogue character. I have had games where it's actually more beneficial to put the percent damage on my rogue character because I have a lot of plus melee damage on them already, and you're dealing a lot more than my one hitter. But into this, we're going to start here, and we're going to get some backstabs in again. We are going to wait. Yep, we have Tam start on the plant. We're going to hit the guy over here. We're going to put Tam there. Hopefully Crux's melee will recharge quick enough here. It did. And Medicles was ready, so we have that guy stunned again. And we'll put Tam ready for the 3 stamina spearman coming up at the top. We'll get him stunned and then use Crux, so we're ready to switch. Medicles. Oh! Oh, no, yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, good. I thought I had been mistaken. We are going to just keep plowing away at these dudes. Medicles going for the wizard again. We're going to get Tam to get a damaging hit in here. We're going to get Crux to weaken that guy's stamina. Medicles on the bottom. Crux is ready for another hit already. That melee recharge is great for Crux. Oh, just a sliver left. And I just realized I have not shown a lot of the spells. So let's check that out. Curse of Frost is pretty sweet. I did show the charm, but Curse of Frost, if you put it on this guy, you can hit him with Medicles, and he's now frozen. Which means, even though he's a 1 stamina person, he's frozen, which means this hit from Crux is going to be full damage. We see he has actually quite a bit of health, so we're going to use Double Strike, get both hits in, full damage, able to kill him in 1 hit. It is beautiful. Also, the Hot Potato takes stamina away, so we can go ahead and launch it at this guy. It's going to take us. It also burns him. So now we see the yellow bar is because he's stunned, and the burning bar is the red in between the health and the stun bar. That's going to go down pretty quick because it's only 2 seconds. If we were to attack him while he was burning, we would actually start burning too. So, unless you're immune to fire. So, I wanted to wait, so I didn't take any damage, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit. And he's doing a lot more damage. You see now, he's supposed to do 125 to 150, but he's got that 7% damage. It tells you there's a combo because we had hit him so many times in a row. Makes you will deal increased damage. So, we're dealing a lot more damage now. We have our Soul Orb ready. Go ahead and get that on Tam. Let Tam take out that plant. And that is the battle. Alright, so the first merchant here. There's 3 levels of merchants, the bronze, silver, and gold. They vary with the quality items, but also the price. So we see this is a 90 gold item. It looks like some sort of weight thing. I'm not sure what this one is. So we'll go ahead and put it on Crux again. Faster melee recharge and better melee damage. It probably could have been a little bit better on Tam. She would have got an extra 30 damage out of it, but because we like to hit with our warrior to do the main damage, he's going to get good use out of it anyway. So see, we're going to come back down to this node, not have to use a candle. We ended up picking up an extra candle, which is great. Coming over to the stamina camp, we haven't been hit, so we're not actually don't need to use it, but we will. Why not? And we're sleeping, and then empty square right before the boss battle. So we're going here and try and take on the boss. Let's see what happens. Alright, and it's the skeleton bro here. It's like just a souped up version of a skeleton. So, first thing to notice is he's got a couple of immunities. It's those symbols off to the right of his health bar. He's got a heart and some teeth. That means he's immune to charm, so we can't use our charm spell on him. And he's immune to fear, so he's not going to be affected by spells that would normally make him run away. And he also has 8 stamina, which is kind of a big deal. Except we can handle that pretty easily. This guy's not too bad if you can get the basics down, you can handle him pretty well. It's about just knocking his stamina down and also being able to manage some of those little baddies that are with him. But as soon as you kill the boss, the rest of the baddies die. So, because we can't use our charm spell on him, we're going to use it to help with some of the baddies. So we're actually going to start with that up here. Take the guy out in the front. He's going to stun that guy for us. I'm just going to start by hitting a nice hit on Metacles there. And then another hit with Tam. He's down to 3, so I want to leave Tam in this lane. And while we're waiting, we're going to get a nice hit in to kill that baddie. And recharging our spells. And they're going to go ahead and 3 times hit. And then I'm just going to go ahead and throw a double hit on Crux. Alrighty. Then I hit with Crux. Just going to throw a hit with Tammin. And to show this guy, to show our spells here, I'm going to put Curse of Frost on this guy and just freeze him. Get a nice quick hit with Crux in again. And then, just going to hit the guy out of the way, put Crux in. You might say, well, Pocket Dogs, why are you doing that? He's got 7 stamina. But we've got Hot Potato. We're going to go ahead and stun him with the Hot Potato, let the burning wear off, and get another quick hit in. And as you can see, we are starting to get a lot of quick hits in here. Just going to throw a quick hit in on the baddie to kind of back him up. Backstab some of those dudes back there. And now we're just going to try and get... quick hits in on him, get him stunned. We've got our double strike back already. Just gonna use the Curse of Frost. I will save that and just hit that guy up. And use Curse of Frost on the boss. Get some critical hits in there, and then we're gonna get a nice quick hit with Crux. Kill him. As you can see, we didn't have to worry too much about the baddies. We handled a couple of them. We didn't have to worry about them because we focused the boss down. We used the Curse of Frost to expose him. We used the Hot Potato to expose him and get hits in through the stamina, or using the Hot Potato takes the stamina away for us. This is a little bit easier boss because there are bosses that are immune to freezing. So the Hot Potato trick would still work on them. But there are also bosses where they have, 20 plus stamina. So the Hot Potato only takes 10 to 16 away. So it's sometimes not going to take a full rank of stamina away from them. But these are the tricks that you can use against some of the tougher enemies that aren't even bosses that show up. They have a lot of stamina. These are the tricks that you can use to get hits in on them. You use freezing if they're not immune to it. Use the stamina removal spells on enemies with high amounts of stamina. So we see we're going to get a whole bunch of souls here. You can see if you pause it, there's still souls in this guy, but we have a full soul orb. I'm going to go ahead and hit the right trigger and cast that soul orb to get extra hits. And you can see we got more souls. So it gave us more souls. You want to do that even as your souls. If you have a lot of combo hits on a guy like that, you get a lot of souls going. So we're going to take a break here, and then I will continue through the second map here in the next part. Next video, we're going to do a part 2 video, continuing through this map. So, if you have any specific questions or any comments, please comment down below. Let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer things best I can. If you would like to see certain things done in a future video or the part 2 video, let me know in the comments down below. Please give this video a like and subscribe for future videos. Alright, and this Pocket Dog saying thank you, and I'll catch you guys next time.